Hey everybody, trying to figure this out. Just bear with me. Here we go. So hey everybody, this is Simplify out here at Maumee, Ohio. Just taking a little walk and kind of seeing what's down here downtown. And I'm doing this walk here for the people that are coming from out of state because we have this Maumee River Walleye Fish Run. It's supposed to be the biggest in the country. And this comes March 17th to April 16th. Now, I'm gonna start here because I think it's a good place to start. So this is the Maumee Tackle Fishing Outfitters. As you can see, Maumee Tackle Fishing Outfitters. And there is the number there if you need to see. There you go. So this place here has everything that you need as far as anything you need with fishing. They've got it all. Matter of fact, they have everything that you need. You don't even need to bring anything but yourself. But this place here has a lot to offer. It is about a quarter mile to the south of the Maumee River, a quarter mile. They have everything here that you could possibly want to go fishing. Now, if you have any questions, you might want to call the Maumee Tackle Fishing Outfitters or Google it and find out what their height of the water is, what the depth is, what is the hot spots, what are people talking about. You can even ask them about the prizes that will be given out for the heaviest walleye. Let me rephrase that, heaviest walleye. And then if it's a tie, they'll go by the length. So I wanted to come here and start here because this is kind of like the big known place around here for fishing. Very nice place. People are very courteous, very polite, and they really enjoy people coming from all over out of state. So I'm going to start right here and I'm going to continue. Now, if you call this place here the Maumee Tackle, they'll be able to tell you the prizes. What are the prizes? They are putting up prizes of, I believe it's first place $3,000. Second place is like $1,500, and third place is a yak. Now here's a look at the store on the outside, and just showing you, very friendly, very nice people. And just want to go ahead and let you see they had everything you need. They were just waving there a second ago. Very polite people. So I'm going to continue, and I'm going to start around downtown. It's not a big community, but it's a very nice community. So I'm coming over here, across the street here, and I'm going to show you, if you come down here, you can see what they have to offer, so you're not going to go hungry. Now, if you bring your family, you can look at the antique shops. They have a lot of antique shops. Fact of the matter is, they're known for their side cut metro parks. They're known for all their antiques, and obviously all the fishing. I mean, we got a lot of fishing here that goes on. We got fishing that covers just about everything and everything. So we got obviously walleye, In the March, April, we have bass, we have crappie, just about everything you can think of for the, you know, within reason, obviously. But so I'm downtown right here. This is Conant Street. This is Conant Street right here. This is like the main entryway. Now, if you go straight down this road, which is Conant, you're gonna come up to the Maumee River, about a quarter mile out. And there, they're gonna go ahead and, you know, you'll see how close it is to the proximity. And you come back this way, and now we're gonna walk to the downtown. Now, if you go too far to the north, there's some tracks straight on this road. If you go too far to the north, you're gonna come across, you're gonna start entering the Toledo area. And if you continue to go down south where the bridge is at, and you go too far over that bridge, you're gonna come into the Perrysburg, Ohio area. But this is basically the beginning of what I wanted to explain to you. So they do have a lot of antique malls. If you bring your family, you're gonna be able to go ahead and see what's going on here. You're gonna be able to see all the places that they have. Maybe your wives or kids are campgrounding somewhere and they don't wanna go fishing. They can come out here and do a little shopping. So this place here is a great place to eat. It is called, this name always gets me. Now don't laugh at the name because it's pretty out there, but it's called the Village Idiot. Now they have probably one of the best pizzas I have ever had. And I have eaten here, and they are always packed. Now during the time of the walleye run, from March to April, March 17th to April 16th, they're gonna have karaoke, they have bands playing here, because this is their moneymaker. This is the time when they actually make quite a bit of money. But the pizza is fantastic. I can't stress it enough. It is fantastic. So you're not gonna go hungry if you go ahead and come out here. You're not gonna go hungry if you just go ahead and wondering, oh, where do I go? What do I do? Well, come downtown and you just find your place that you want to eat at. Now, as I come down here, we have some places here that serves delis and sandwiches, and you know, here's one right here. They sell deli, they do sandwiches, coffee. Then you just keep going. You have here, it's called the Buster Lounge. And the Buster Lounge is basically, well, you can see, it'll probably be easy. It's a bar location. You can do your smoking and do your drinking in here, get a cold one. Obviously beer and fish do go together. So then you have these places here. I'm just walking by and letting you go ahead and take a look at everything that's going on. As you come over here, now if you keep going straight out this way on Conant, you'll have your typical Wendy's, Burger King, KFC, etc., etc., etc. Now here's a nice place called the Cigar Fair. The Cigar Affair is what it's called. This is where they go buy their tobacco and whatnot and have a little conversation and whatnot. So basically, this is a nice little community, a nice little town. Like I said, it's got a lot to offer. Wait. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait till this light turns so I can go ahead and go. But as you look down here, you have a wok, Chinese wok place for Chinese food. You have a lot of things out here. So this is definitely something you want to check out if you have the opportunity. So, it's a very friendly community, very good community, and I wouldn't suggest it if it wasn't that way. This is really awesome. So I'm waiting to come over here across the street here because I want to take you to this place here. It's called Dale's, and they've been here for a while, obviously. You can see the sign. It'll say been here serving since 1920. It's kind of like an Irish pub, if you will. A lot of people come here to watch games. A lot of people come here to do just about everything. Man, this light is long. I pushed the button here.
You press it? Okay.
Yeah, waiting for this thing to turn. So you have, there we go. So now as we cross here, Dale's has a lot of different types of foods, and this place is always packed. It's got the outside dining, it's got the inside dining, and it does really well. This thing is always packed. Now, honestly, I have not ate here, but I'll tell you what, for all the cars that I have seen here, I don't have to eat here because it's just packed every time. Right now they're closed, so they're not open on Mondays, but they'll be open for the 2023 Maumee River Walleye Fish Run. Now you got over here, this is a brew house, coffee. Wake up in the morning, want to get some donuts, cheesecakes, any type of food like that, espresso coffees. You want to come out here. So wake up early in the morning, get yourself some coffee, get a donut or something. You're living large. Very classy little place. You can hear the music playing. People are just so friendly here. You got a salon if you need to get your hair done or nails for your wives or whatever. You got that. Now I'm going to show you the opposite here, where I was at earlier. There's your grounds and gifts, coffee. They have another desserts there. That was a place. It's just a really friendly community. But this place right here used to be a Union Deposit Bank. It is now the Village Idiot. Remember that name, the Village Idiot. Because you think I'm crazy, but I'm a pizza eater. I can eat pizza all day long. I can eat pizza, I can eat pizza 7 days a week, to be honest, because that's just my favorite food. But this place here, they hold their own. You'll get more of a private, I don't want to say mom and pops, but basically mom and pops type of feeling. Now, this place here is always busy, that you got lines coming outside, and you also have smaller areas. They do have tables in there, but they're not a lot. So people will come there, order their food. They either take it to go or eat it here, listen to the bands playing or the karaoke's or whatnot, have a few brewskis, and man, they're happy. So this is definitely something that's pretty cool. Now, you come out here, and you still have your little diners, little shops. Come on down here. It's really not bad. It's just, once again, it's not a lot that I'm showing you on the downtown area, but it's like, what else do you need? You got hamburger joints all the way to your right. You got a Dale's Bar and Grill. So you got your sandwiches, hot sandwiches, hamburgers and whatnot. You got your cigar affair, which you get all your tobacco. You got probably one of the best pizza places in the area right here in the Village Idiot. I know it doesn't look like it, but trust me, it is. And then you got all these antique shops. I mean, I don't know what more do you need. This is a very, very nice, small community, but it just happens to sit right where that river is, right over there across the bridge. And that, my friends, is what everything always happens with the walleye run, because this place gets packed. Now, you have this place here called the Chocolate and Candy, Maumee Valley Chocolate and Candy, okay? And they do all kinds of different chocolates, all type of candy. See if I take a peek inside. Look at that. Let's go in here and see what we got here. Look at that. Just any type of candies you have, any kind of chocolate that you want, strawberry chocolates, they have it here. So this is really nice. So when you come out here, look at all this vintage stuff here. It's really nice. Like I said, very friendly place. Nice place to come. Get all these different types of drinks here, from dads to slime slickers to just any type of drink you're looking for. It's pretty cool. Jelly beans. I mean, it's just a really nice place. So you even have ice cream. Look at that. Look at all these chocolates. Now that is pretty impressive. So if you have kids, obviously you want to maintain their wildness with all this nice chocolate and all these candies, but this is just a really nice, classy place. I'm glad I was able to show you this because it's really nice. So if you do come, hi ma'am. So this is a really good place to see the nostalgic and all the stuff that they have here. It's just really nice. Just really nice. Have a good day, ma'am. This thing will be packed as well. People will be all over, coming from everywhere. So this is basically the downtown area, and you're asking, man, this is small, Semper Fi. Well, yeah, it's small, but I'm telling you, it's got everything you need. And if you're into the you know, more foods of your, you know, big corporate like McDonald's and all that, well, you got all that. Just got to go north, keep going north, about half a mile, and you're going to come to that. About a couple stoplights, 2-3 stoplights, and you're going to come to that. And you come out here and you look around, and I'm just telling you, the feeling here is very, very homey. I'm going to go ahead and go. So now, kids get sick, you got an orthodontist, you got this little doctor's place right there. There's a school right across. If you ain't catching fish, you can go out here and pray here at St. Paul's Lutheran Church. You know, they got it all, man. It's a nice environment. I'm not doing it justice, really, to be honest, because the things they got to offer is much more when you're here and you're walking and you got that feeling of that old traditional family type of environment. That's what this is. This is all about that. So, tell you what, I'm going to go a little bit further down here. And I know it's down here already because I know this area. But if you go going straight north, you're going to come across the tracks. And across the tracks, you're going to start venturing on to Toledo. And as you continue to go forward, you're going to see, Toledo, obviously Toledo, Ohio, big city. That's a big city. And, 500,000 plus people that live there, somewhere in that neighborhood. In this community here alone, you have about 15,000 people that live in this community. But, the thing that you have to understand is that just across the bridge, you have Perrysburg. And that's a very, very nice place, Perrysburg, Ohio. And then if you come back here and you go this way, well, they're in the middle of Toledo, the big city. Jamie Farr, you ever watch MASH? The classics. This is where it's at. And so they're right in the middle, but yet there's such a nice place here that you have things to do. They have a lot of things to do. And if you get online and you Google it, Maumee, Ohio, you'll be able to see the different activities that they have to offer. So if you go straight down, you can probably even see it right here, the walk, Wendy's. And like I told you, there's a McDonald's, there's pizza places down there, your Little Caesars, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not gonna walk all the way down there because the reality is that if you come down here, you'll see it. So I'm gonna come on this way. Oh, that smell. You ever get that smell where you have a tobacco? Now, I don't smoke. Don't really care if other people smoke, that's their prerogative. But I tell you what, that smell of tobacco, that stogie, as they call it, that cigar, that's some good smell. Now here's outside area during that time when they're having this walleye run. And it's during the hot season, so everybody's out here. And as you can see, this is the garden, the cigarden. Catch that little name, the cigarden. And that's because they're out here smoking their cigars. This is a place where anybody can smoke. And I'll tell you what, that smell, I've always loved the smell. I just don't like the after effects, I guess, is why I don't smoke. But I tell you what, that smell is second to none. So I'm gonna keep coming out here. Yeah, excuse me on that noise over there coming. But you got a lot of little things here. Now, tomorrow or maybe the next day, I'm gonna be covering Perrysburg, maybe a little Toledo. For sure Perrysburg, because that's a really nice area. And it's not that far, it's just right on the other side of the bridge. So I'll be going live then and hope to see other people here. Once again, I'm new at this game, but you know what? This Marine, I love it. I love it. This is what I like to do because I'm a people person, man. I just love showing people what there is to offer out here, And if anybody's got a question, you can just send me a message. Like I said, as far as the fishing goes, you can go ahead and subscribe if you like. And the fact of the matter is, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel, Simplify. And I'm always going to be posting updates, going to be posting different things going on. So you can do that, or you can just give the Maumee Tackle a call and they'll be able to answer any questions you have. Now this place here, it's a little ice cream shop. Check this out. It's pretty cool. Jackie's Depot ice cream. Look at that. I mean, they got a lot of things to offer. I'm gonna walk here and I'm gonna try to walk all the way to the river so you can see how close I am. I'm not too far. So taking you to the back, this road here, got a lot of people out here doing construction work, using all that stimulus money. here and I'm walking towards the river. Now you see that white and orange sign over there. That's right where the river's at. Now the importance of when you call, if you call the Maumee Tackle, the importance of it is they'll be able to tell you some of the hot spots of where stuff is biting, where people are reporting that they're getting a lot of bites. But you're going to see people all over the place. They're going to be just scattered elbow to elbow, as they would call it, combat fishing. You know, I only know one combat, and that's the real combat. But hey, when I seen them last year, I was like, wow, I was impressed. Very impressive. So coming down here, not that far away, probably say about 2 blocks, there's another couple little businesses here. Check this out. Look at that. Pretty amazing. It's a nice community, man. I'll tell you. The more I see it, the more I'm just like, wow. The heck did I just move out here? This is somewhere I need to come. Because it's away from a lot of stuff. If you want to be away from stuff, if you know what I mean, and it's yet close to a lot of things that you're not that far away. It's kind of like living in an outside little city, but yet you still have your privacy. So, still walking here. Just really a lot of vintage houses here, big homes. Brick is a big thing out here. So, once again, just trying to spread the word, because I know that a lot of people are going to be coming from out of state. And last year I had a lot of people asking me, hey, Semper Fi, you know, where's a good place to stay? Hey, Semper Fi, do they have any hotels or motels or whatever? Hey, Semper Fi, where's the campgrounds? Man, you can either Google them, go to my site. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. Just go to my site, download, or not download, just go ahead and subscribe for free. You're going to see posts in there, and I do have lists of different things. And if I don't have something you're looking for, just send me a message and I'll get back to you, because I done it all last year for people. Once again, not because I get anything out of it other than just the Marine in me, I guess. Arr! So, as we go along, we're almost to the end and where the river starts. I just want to go ahead and show you how close it is. Now, the downtown area of Maumee, as I told you before, it was really small. But I'm not sure what more do you need. I mean, if you're coming here to fish, you're coming here to fish. And if you're coming here because you want to explore the beautiful community, then hey, that's all. I'm all for it. The reality is that it just doesn't get any better for a small community. And yeah, the big thing is the river's right there. So people get to see the river. They get to explore the river. They get to see what's out here. I'm gonna go back to Conant Street, and then take a right up here, and that'll take me back on that main drag. That'll take me to the bridge of the Maumee River. Kids are out here playing. Wouldn't it be nice to be a kid again? I don't know, maybe not in this world, but in this day and age. But I tell you what, I remember all them good times. See, you can see from right here, the river is just on the other side of that walkway there. So we're gonna go ahead and go that way, kind of give you a sight. Sorry there's not a whole lot of stuff out in the housing area, but once again, the community is small. You're talking about 15,000 strong in this community. Now you go, like I said, over that bridge into Perrysburg, Ohio, and you're talking about 30,000 strong, maybe 25,000 strong. And then if you go to your north, all the way going to your north, that's going to take you to Toledo, and you're talking about, I don't know, 400,000 or 500,000 strong. I mean, like I said, everybody knows Toledo. Google the area before you come out here if you're not familiar, so that you can know where everything's at. Because I don't know if you're like me, I don't like in like non-familiar territories. You know what I mean? People who live here and are from here and that come from interstate, well, they know this place. They know all the ins and outs. But for people from out of state, that's a whole different ballgame. You know, and for me, I like to know where things are at. Still be a little uncomfortable, but hey, once you see everybody fishing, and once you see everybody out here, once you see the people gathering, you're gonna go, how in the heck is there only 13 to 15,000 people strong in this community of Maumee, Ohio? Well, the reality is that because you're surrounded by bigger cities, and for them to hold their own, it's pretty amazing. Now, the other thing I was telling you about Maumee, they're known for what's called side cut metro parks. They got metro parks all over. Toledo, Maumee, Perrysburg. But in Maumee, that's what they're known for. A lot of people come out here, take walks. I'll be doing a video here maybe in a couple days, checking out the parks over there. Now that area right over there, that's a good place to fish too. You know, as you can see. It's just, fishing here is, from what I'm coming to realize, because you gotta understand, I've been away from fishing for so long, since I was in the military. But I can tell you that fishing here, the more I see it, the more I'm just amazed at how many people are actually out here, you know? I mean, they did their whole new bike paths, because those are bike paths down there, and they're also obviously walking areas, and they did all that new. So all that is, there's no cracks and, you know, all this crazy stuff. I mean, it's all redone, which looks really nice. I've been over there, did some fishing over there a few times. So, but we're getting close right here. As you can see, there's the river and there's the bridge. Now, if I cross over that bridge completely, like I stated before, that is all Perrysburg. If I stay on this side of the bridge, it's all Maumee. I mean, they have their cuts out, you know, as you go around the town and everything, what's considered Maumee and Perrysburg, but most of the people out here, they look at it all the same. It's almost like a subdivision of a subdivision of the subdivision. But look at this. Beautiful flags. Now that's special to me only because, you know, hey, I'm a Marine. And this is what I did for a living. It's what I enjoy doing for a living. But nevertheless, it's just beautiful. They redid all this stuff here. Look at those benches. You sit out there. You can get your lunch. Come out here, sit over here. Just have a great old time. Eat your lunch. Watch the geese, ducks, or whatever else is out here. But if you come March 17th through April 16th, you ain't coming here to watch geese. You're coming here to get in that water right there in your waders. And that is going to be all about catching that elusive walleye. So, just walking right now over here. It's a little loud because obviously the bridge, but there's a lot of traffic. But look at this. This is what it looks like. It's pretty amazing. If you look at it from the perspective of the bridge, it's pretty amazing. Now out there in the middle of where you're looking straight at by those trees, you'll see a lot of boaters. Boaters will be out there trying to catch that elusive walleye in their boats. That thing will be packed. And if you go still more to the west, you follow the river path to the west, you're gonna come across a lot of spots where they're just, you know, elbow to elbow, and they'll be out there right there in the middle, and the anglers will be trying to catch that walleye. And I'll tell you what, I had some walleye this winter, had some that were frozen and some that was given to us, and I tell you what, that walleye is amazing to eat. I mean, I'll tell you what, I was a crappie fan, crappie fish fan, not crappie, but crappie fan. I was a fish fan of crappie until I had that walleye, and I told my wife, I said, man, I don't know if that crappie beats that walleye. But when you call, going back to the outfitters, the Maumee tackle, when you call them, they're going to tell you the levels of the water, they're going to tell you the rapids, they're going to tell you, they'll be able to answer questions on how fast it's running. Once again, what are the hot spots? They're going to be able to tell you, hey, this is where people are calling and saying they're having good luck. This is where people are calling. And I mean, they're like, when it comes to fishing, they are the source. Once again, you could always go on my YouTube channel, Simplify, and you can just log in and just subscribe for nothing. It costs you nothing. And you can see the post. Maybe I'll catch you on catching some walleye, and then I'll go ahead and post it. And you guys will be able to check it out. But this is what it is, man. This is, I can't get over how much fishing has really impacted me. I haven't fished in over, as of last year, I hadn't fished in over 30 plus years. And if you're hearing a lot of back noise or wind, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. But just try to deal with it as best as possible. But when I come here and I started fishing, I found such a peace. As a Marine who's been in combat and who's done a lot of things in life, this is what I needed. I don't care if I catch fish or I don't catch fish, as long as I'm out there enjoying myself and just absorbing the calmness and the beauty. It's just amazing. I can't put it in other words. Fishing for me has been a godsend. And I would have never known it because I grew up here all my life. Fishing just wasn't on the top of my list. Then I went to the Marine Corps and it definitely wasn't on top of my list. But now, yeah, I wait for these days to come. Now after the walleye, you'll have other fish tournaments and whatnot, and fish runs and whatnot. But the walleye is the one that kicks everything off. It's the tone setter. And like I said, Lake Erie has a lot of fish in Lake Erie. It's more clear, but I'll tell you what, the fish I had was amazing. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cross over here if I'm able to, but I don't think I'll be able to, so I'm gonna just walk this way. But over there, as you see the waters on the east side of the bridge, man, it's beautiful. Now, there's not a lot of people over there during the walleye run. There's not a lot of people. But there's enough people. Okay? A lot of boats. There is a couple places out there called, one is New Orleans Park. And if you go to the end of this bridge here, take a left, there'll be a drive and you can go down to New Orleans Park, and that place is always hopping. A lot of fish over there. Okay? But for me, when I saw all these anglers out here, I was impressed. I was sold. To me, this is what it was all about. So I took you to the outskirts. The outskirts of Maumee because I wanted you to just see a little bit of the town, the community. And I'm telling you, it's a great community. It's a gorgeous community. I wanted you to be able to see the little shops, you know, because fishing's not for everybody, obviously. But maybe you can convince your wife and your kids to come, and they have museums out here. One of the things that they're really big on, and I don't know if you can see it from here, but if you see those tall buildings over there on the other side, I don't know if you can see it from here, should be able to. Let's see here. Yeah. But anyway, if you're able to see those building tops on the other side of the river, where that one big peak is, straight out there, that is Fort Meigs. That was a battle, but that's in Perrysburg, but it's just on the other side of the river. And that was one of the great battles here in Ohio. And they got a museum over there. They've got, you can walk into the places where they had all their barracks and everything that was, you know, everything that was about that. It's very impressive. Very, very impressive. So museums, activities for kids, parks. Get on your track shoes and go ahead and walk. It's just amazing. Just amazing. I find this to be fishing to be very stimulating for me. And I like walking around and showing this kind of stuff. This is what I've been waiting for, is to show people, you know, what these little communities have. I mean, this is the Midwest, okay? Make no mistake. We don't have the beaches. We don't have all the sands and, you know, all the hot weathers. I mean, we got hot weather, but not like your Floridas and Californias and all this other crazy stuff. Those places are great. Been there, done that. Been all over the place. But I'll tell you what it does have. It brings you back to the sense of community, of people. It brings you back of what it's like. There's some people there. It brings you back to what it's like to live in these smaller communities. I mean, I'm not saying which one is better. I have my preference. I like the big city life. Lived in California for a while. Like the fast pace. Visited many places, been many places out of the country. You know, in the service. But the Midwest is just, it is a little different. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little different because there's not that one thing that says, I wanna go to the Midwest, you know? But once you get here, you realize, like, if you get involved in, like for me, fishing, then you realize why you came here. Then you realize what you're doing here. So for anglers, they love it. I mean, Ohio's a big fishing ground and Michigan's not too far away. They're a big fishing area as well. So, I mean, all the Great Lakes, think about it. So Michigan's just about an hour away from here, from where I'm walking. And God only knows, you know, I mean, everywhere else is just amazing as far as I'm concerned. So it took me a while to get adjusted back to where I'm from here in Ohio, because I really enjoyed the sun, enjoyed the beaches and all that stuff. But here, I guess it's more like reality. It's more about, well, should be more about people. I mean, I guess it's like anywhere else. It's what you make of it. So this is pretty good. Just amazing. So like I said, I'm going to be ending this stream here, or this live video. soon as I get back to my vehicle. But I just want to let you all know, this is a big piece for me, coming out here and walking and showing you these communities. Once again, like I said, this is the Midwest. I can't show you big buildings in New York. I can't show you sands and suns and big, charter boats everywhere. But what I can show you is that there's another type of living in the Midwest. And, it is what it is. The Midwest is a good place to live. Like I said, just like anywhere else, if you just make it work. I'm a firm believer in that. It is what you make it. And as a Marine, all my life, I have made wherever I have been work to the best of my abilities. And that's just who I am. So, friendly environment. If you take anything from today, here's a couple of notes. If you take anything from today, take the fact that Maumee Tackle is your place to go, and they're really where I showed you at, where they're located. If you take that road all the way straight to the west, that's going to take you right to the river, right at the edge of the river. And you'll see people parked on the side of the roads. You'll see people parked pretty much everywhere. I mean, they're parked literally on the sides of the road. Good luck finding a parking spot. So if you take anything, know that the reason this is a nice place is because it's so close to the river. And it just offers people a lot of things to do. Yes, they have the Starbucks and all that good stuff here. I don't have anything against anybody. They have good restaurants, steakhouses, Texas Roadhouse. They got everything here. Longhorn Steakhouse, a lot of fish places to eat. They got everything, just like anywhere else for the most part. But this is a big part of the fishing hub. Make no mistake. So as I go to end this, I'm almost to my car. Got a little bit left. I'm gonna go ahead and have to wait for this car here.
Wait.
So that was one of the things you need to take away from it. The other thing you want to take away from it is the fact that they do have things to keep people occupied. They do have things to keep kids occupied. They do have things to keep, friends and family occupied. So I got this music behind me. I'm trying to get away from it here in a second, waiting for that light to turn. So you've got a lot of different things here. It's red, but I'm gonna go. So just take the note that there is a lot of things to do. You're not secluded to the waters, although you're coming for the walleye run. Just think about it. If you come out here and you get the biggest fish, now they're gonna have metal detectors, they're gonna have all the ways that, so people are not cheating. As we all know, anglers do not like cheaters. We all know that. So one of the things is we want to make sure that there's going to be a lot of checks and balances. But think about it. You win first place just out of, just being at the right place at the right time. You just paid for your trip. You end up going ahead and winning second place. Still paid for your trip. Maybe not have a lot of money left over, like if you had won it all, but you still won something. And then let's say that you go ahead and win the kayak. You take it home with you. You're the talk of the town, talk of the area. You're the big dog on the block. You're the walleye king of all kings. You follow me? Because we know as